Hello again, my friends. This is the boy and his dog, and welcome to another episode of Ever Thoughts. In today's episode, we were mostly talking about yesterday's new reveal trailer, and sorry this wasn't earlier. Just ended up being a busy day, innit? Anyway, the trailer for one of the upcoming September releases, I believe they said, the Bitmap Brothers Collection 2. Remember, of course, that the first collection was strictly console bound, where this is almost, in brackets, a home computer collection, namely our beloved Amiga. And you know, I can't say no to more Amiga titles. Throw them at me as often and as hard as you like, I can take it. As usual, I will shut up while we remind ourselves by taking a gander at the trailer again, and then we'll have a natter about it after. Let's get stuck in. Now, first things first, there is a fair few Brit Evercade users who have probably been chomping at the bit to finally get their hands on an Amiga version of the Bitmap Brothers collection, and we are finally getting it. I'm British, so three names definitely get me excited the moment I hear Team 17, the Oliver Twins, and of course the Bitmap Brothers. So the games. Yes, there are only 6, which is notable as there are a few missing titles here that I really hope for, alas. We could get collection 3 one day, you never know, or could we stupidly wish that putting in both collections unlocks a hidden one, which would work considering what I would have liked. But we can get to that in a minute. Let's chat about what we have got first. And yes, I'm putting my huge nostalgic rose-tinted mega specs on for 2 of them, namely Magic Pockets and Gods. Oh my me that I did love them at the time, but time is always the thing, isn't it? Gods is a platform game released in 1991. You control Hercules in his quest to achieve immortality. It was ported to various systems, including the Atari Jaguar. I remember being decidedly rubbish at Gods, but enjoyed it anyway. It will be really interesting to see if it still holds up for me now. Cadaver is an isometric action-adventure game originally released in 1990. Originally, a Mega Drive version was planned, but never released. I didn't know that. You control Caradoc, is that how you pronounce it? A gold-hungry dwarf who's on a mission to seek out and kill the necromancer Dianos, the sole remaining inhabitant of Castle Wolf. There's puzzle solving with items. You can push, pull and stack items. I remember getting a big box of X-copied stuff from a mate. Oh my ill-gotten youth. Cadaver the Payoff, released in 1991, was originally a 4-level expansion pack. Although the levels are supposedly much bigger, I never finished Cadaver and never had or played this, so it would definitely be interesting to give it a go. I do love these old isometric games with their lovely little details. Chaos Engine 2, released in 1996, and a follow-up to a favourite of mine, but one I've never actually played, and it transpires it's quite different to the original. Our heroes have been sucked through a singularity after defeating the final boss of the first game and are now trapped on the other side, with only one able to escape. He must now fight those who have worked with before. It's a split-screen deathmatch against another human or computer-controlled opponent, racing to get items, keys, etc., rather than working together, which is very different. Meaning if the opponent picks up a key, you've got to kill him to grab it. And as at the game's conclusion, only one get back through the singularity to freedom. It sounds very different but interesting. Again, can't wait to give it a try. Zed is a 1996 real-time strategy game where 2 armies of robots battle to take various planets. It's the 32-bit version of this game. It's a strategy game, so it can go either way for me these days, if I'm honest. Now, going back to Magic Pockets, a platform game released in 1991, and it's stupidly what I'm most excited about. But bonus memory unlock for those of my British viewers, you may remember Magic Pockets being on Saturday morning TV on a children's show called Motormouth, where you could ring in and say commands to play the game live. It was a British tradition that's probably most remembered for an earlier show going live with older memory unlock, the wonderful Sarah Green saying 3, 2, 1, go. If you are at the right age to recall, just don't think about Ghostwatch or the PTSD and sleepless nights might return. Just don't, okay? I am well excited for this collection, can't lie, was secretly hoping it would happen at some point. So it's a nice surprise. I see what they did there. But now, the few titles I was hoping it would include, don't understand why that wouldn't double dip. But they have in a fair few cases before, let's be honest. The Amiga versions of Xenon 2 Mega Blast and the first Chaos Engine would have been nice boosty bonuses. With only 6 options, they probably made the right call, but having one of them being a hidden game, if you put in both carts, would be an extra spicy surprise. A little bit sexy, but not one I'm expecting. Now, we've only heard of one cart. There is rumour on the fly of a Soul Reaver 1 and 2 collection, like the recent Tomb Raider collection on modern consoles, so with jazzed up options for visuals and controls, etc. being announced soon. Bear in mind the sequel is a PS2 game, and the ideas roaming around the Evercade was a Soul Reaver and Legacy of Kain collection. So there's slight differences in it. Why wouldn't they include the original Legacy of Kain in the modern console collection? Or is the rumour only half true? Is our thoughts in what we might be getting only half true as well? Because there's no way we get a PS2 game in it. This is going to be a nothing burger comment if we don't even get a sniff of Legacy of Kain. But it seems even more likely now that we will, don't it? If not, like an ancient vampire who forgot their fang dentures, it will suck badly. Yeah, sorry, I know, they get worse. You don't even want to know the jokes I edit out. This was originally a 10-minute video. Lastly, and I have brought it up recently, but I will again here, for when there are gaps between releases, I have time to go back and look at some old collections that I haven't on this channel previously. So if there are any of you would like to hear my thoughts about, then let me know. It won't be separate individual reviews for each game, but I will do a longer form ranking video talking about each game as we go through it. No, apart from the odd ones I've missed along the way, the very first review I did on this channel was Astro Smash for the Intellivision Collection 1. So anything before that, there's quite a lot there. I would like a mixture of choices so at least you guys don't know which ones you might be getting at a given time. So cheers in advance for that. I think that's everything on my mind for this episode. Any thoughts you have on anything we talked about today, let me know in the comments. Include of course any suggestions of older carts you'd like me to take a deeper butchers into. And if you made it here to the end of the episode, thanks ever so much for joining me. Leave a thumbs up or comment if you'd like, but if not, I'm just chuffed you poked your head in for a goosey gander. As always, I hope you're having the most awesomest of days, my friends, and until next time, be seeing you.